Do I overlook love for purpose? Is the question that we're going to be asking and breaking down today. Look, bro, here's the truth. I don't just want money for myself. I want it for something that's more than me, bigger than me. I don't just want success for bragging rights. I want to build something that lasts. I want to be financially stable so that I can provide for my wife and my children. Because real success isn't just wealth, it's family, it's legacy, it's love rooted in God. But here's the test of this generation. The world is full of distractions. Women who look good but don't live good. People who party, drink, chase attention, and normalize things that destroy the soul. If we're not careful, we'll fall for the trap. I'll glorify their good quantities and overlook their red flags, and by doing that, I put them on a pedestal above my own values. That's how a man loses himself before he even builds himself. But I refuse to settle for lust when God promised me love. I refuse to chase temporary pleasures when I'm called to eternal purpose. I don't want to be 70 rich and alone. As Drake said, I want to be 70 blessed and surrounded by family. I built what the women of God chose for me. Eventually, God will put the right women in our life, so we must stay steadfast. We must control our urges. Even if it's cold, even if it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Even if you feel like busting a nut. We gotta stay focused, boys. We must stay focused.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
So we have to stay disciplined. I have to stay grounded in my purpose, because when I chase God first, He'll bring me the right woman. The one who doesn't make me compromise my morals, but instead pushes me deeper into my calling. A Proverbs 31 woman, you know, some shit, my missing rib. The one I can lead, love, and protect and provide for generations after me. So I stay steadfast. I stay patient. I keep building, because success means nothing without a family to enjoy it. Because in God's timing, the right woman will come. And when she does, I'll be ready. The right woman will come with time. But what if I've already found the right woman? And that's the question that I was asking myself a few months ago. There was this girl, and she was really pretty. But she vaped, and she partied, and she got around sexually. I told myself I wouldn't mess with a girl that vaped or drunk or, was sexually active before she met me. But instead, because you're pretty and because you drive and because you work a job, I'm willing to overlook those things. Which means that subconsciously, I'm not only putting you on a pedestal above my own morals and values and the respect for myself, but I'm also disrespecting myself because I'm overlooking my morals and values. And whenever you start looking at it like that, or at least for me personally, whenever I start to feel like I'm disrespecting myself with certain things, I must cut it out, I must stop it, and I must improve myself. And in all honesty, that's really how I was able to stop jerking off. I turned 16 years old and I realized that I'm getting too old for this shit, so I just stopped. Doesn't mean that I'm perfect, because Lord knows where my mind is. I've been really trying to work on my sexual thoughts. For me, I feel like I'm a very prideful person, and sometimes pride can be used for good. I was far too prideful to keep on jerking off. I told myself that I'm too good for that shit, right? Instead of coming at it humbly, I came at it pridefully, and for the first time in my life, I was able to stop jerking off. Now, it wasn't just my pride that helped me through it. It was also me finding some strength in Christ. But what really got the ball moving at first was my pride. I'm too good for this shit. But I'm getting a little bit off topic in all honesty. Sorry. But yeah, I put that little girl over my own values and my morals and the respect that I had for myself. And whenever you do that, the relationship is built on a bad foundation. It's built on you overlooking yourself. It's built on you not having respect for yourself. So it's bound to fail eventually. No matter how pretty the girl is or the boy, if you get down like that, or maybe you're just a girl watching this, no matter how shiny the pile of dog shit may look, it is still a pile of dog shit. And it is not good for you to eat, okay? So, never overlook those bad things, especially early into a relationship, because they're only bound to grow. You would not get in a relationship with an alcoholic and try and make them sober. I'm dating you for the way that you are. So if I don't like the way that you are when we first start dating, then in all honesty, maybe you're just not the right one for me. And even though sometimes we might rush the process, because who the fuck wants to be 70 and alone? And sometimes we rush the process and we hurt ourselves. We're loving too fast because we actually think that this might just be the one for us. God really put this girl in my life, so maybe she's the one for me. And you love too fast and you love too hard and you end up hurting yourself. But I guess I just try to remind myself that does not mean that there aren't good people out there. I just need to control how fast I love people. And before I let them into my life and put them on a girlfriend pedestal or, value them as my girlfriend, I must first see if they're qualified to be my girlfriend. No one should just come in your life and be able to, oh, I'm her boyfriend now, or oh, I'm her girlfriend now. That's not really how it should work. people, you should be able to look at a person and get to know a person before you find out on whether or not they're qualified to date you. Lust rushes and love waits. Whenever I was a hyperly sexual person, we'd be in a relationship in 2 weeks. But whenever I'm trying to actually come on with love and move slow, things are different. And my heart gets more involved because I'm actually trying to do it the right way. But sometimes whenever you're trying to do things the right way, it can feel weird and it can feel bad because you've never done the right way before. But taking it one step at a time, allowing God to lead the way, even whenever it does feel difficult or it feels wrong and you feel like you should just ask her out even though you don't even know how to pronounce her name yet. Just take it a step at a time. Allow God to take the wheel sometimes and don't overthink it, man. But with that being said, here are 3 scriptures to help you out. Or to help us out, because shit, I need to help just as much as y'all. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not be yoked together with unbelievers. For what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what do fellowship can light have in darkness? Damn, that low-key hit. Hold on, because I'm reading this as I'm telling it to y'all. But in all honesty, that low-key like causes the question in my mind of like, well, what if she's not a believer? Sometimes I feel like God can put certain people in certain people's lives to change them for the better. It's like I shouldn't really date Shadi even though I know that she doesn't believe in Christ. But maybe God put me in their life for me to change them for the better. But that also contradicts what I said earlier whenever it comes to like you should date somebody expecting for them to stay the way they are. Maybe I was put in Shadi's life to convert her to Christianity. Or maybe I should just leave her be. I don't know. Matthew 6:33. But seek first his kingdom. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all of these things will be given to you as well. Success, family, provision. They all fall into place when you chase God first. Not every woman is meant for you. Looks, vibes, or attraction can't outweigh your values. A wife is a blessing, not a distraction. The right one comes as God's favor. Okay, these are all valid, man. This is like my 3rd time recording this video. First time I wasn't feeling it. Second time my audio cut out for the whole thing. So maybe for the 3 people that watch my videos, if you liked it, maybe drop me a subscribe and maybe like it. Peace. And until next time, baby, we gonna make it out, ya.